How's it going, guys? Gionite here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I'm on twitch.tv/Neonite1995 live there. Check me out if you haven't seen any of my live streams as of recently. But like I said, I'm live. I'm playing Honkai Star. So, if you've been enjoying the series, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that's the majority of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. And as soon as you do, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content in the future. As well as the link to the playlist will be in the description down below. So if you missed any of the content of this series, check it out. That'd be great. Appreciative. Also follow me on Twitch. I said it earlier, but once again I'll repeat it. Follow me at Twitch at Neonite1995. The link for that will also be in the description down below as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the game. Oh god. Yeah, before I started playing this, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm already like 2.5 hours into streaming. I started around 10:30 this morning. Uh,
Nice.
Alright. It's been it's been quite some time since I last played this game, so yeah. Oh wait. Now let's check out my quest log real quick. You know what? Yeah. Let's get that one out of the way first.
It's getting late. Where to now?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society? Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. And the most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help. It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task? This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Okay, so we're basically trying to figure out what really this secret society really is. What their purpose for doing what they're doing.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right? Your cover? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it. Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine. What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. Guess I'm too proud. You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one. Natasha's brother, they both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown. I heard he was a top student from the Overall Medical Academy. Belobog's main hospital wanted him. I've no idea what convinced him to set up down here. Kind heart, maybe. What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself. You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she... It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
I've been having this lag issue with my controls recently, so...
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled. Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time. Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around? You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? Yeah, my ears. Virtual who? All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha? Who else would care? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her. A dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk. Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why? You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway. What? Now you're interested in the Wonder Medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the clear. Take this. It's the address. A final warning.
I know where to find the Wonder Medicine. That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
No, we should. If we're going to get the insignificant trust of this so-called society, we might want to do a bit of deeper undercover, find out what. So, wait, they're in Rivertown? Oh no. Why are they set up in a fragmentum? Okay. I'm sorry, but that was some lie right there.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's Wonder Medicine, right? You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. We only take cash. This ain't. No money? Then you don't get any. You go home, say, what are you trying to pull here? If you can't afford it, wait a minute, you're close. Are you friends with that cat? Lost. Now! If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here.
Wait! What about our medicine? We've been waiting for...
Get lost, all of you! Save your breath and come back some...
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha. It's getting late. Where to now?
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results. And now they're selling this so-called Wonder Medicine to any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual. I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society as... I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiry. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is... If you're curious about Vash's Wonder Medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about it.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him? I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Alright.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You don't know. Where?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away. Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Ah, talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
That's so sad to hear that a one woman lost her entire family to the so-called wonder medicine. And when they were trying to get rid of the illness,
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment? Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine, but it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good.
Alright, back to Rivet Town.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead. Oh, playing the hero off. Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? She's after our medicine. Men, look lively and...
Well, I knew this was going to happen.
Let's make it quick. How about this? It's too late to repent. The time is now. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
My turn.
This is our chance.
Batter up!
What do you call it small?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't... You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Those poor patients. Along comes out the underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if my mutual aid society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road? Shouldn't she be thankful? Seems like you are quite bent on time. Seeing as you came all this way, men, seize the medicine.
He thinks that they're going to get away with this.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. You've still got time to surrender.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
With me out here, how can we lose?
How about this? Rules are made to be broken!
Time to make some what do you call it small?
Never underestimate my knowledge.
What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our
Money makes... So you admit it then. You're not in this to save lives.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't...
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it...
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability.
So stubborn.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved... I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of... Let's go back to town.
It's getting late. Where to now? Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Man, please, think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Wow, that was rough.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for... I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patient. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. When it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive, like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman. Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment. I hope so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess, my brother.
Alright. Let's do our daily mission now. Be quicker to do this one.
It's getting late. Where to now?
and have a look.
Great location, Asgard at the city, energy and water already sorted out. It's fully furnished property with fabulous interior design. Alright.
Time to ask for the bill.
Oh God. Oh wow. What the hell? Oh. Oh, messages. Okay. What is going on in this? wow. These people don't like Asta. What the hell?
So strange. Seems like Asta and Arlen are in trouble. Still, it all sounds like hearsay to me. Better keep them in the dark for now. Himiko seems to be on good terms with the folks in the space station.
It must be difficult for Asta. Being the lead researcher isn't easy. As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword. Such is the Herda company culture. Herda doesn't really have anything to do with it. I'm afraid wherever you find people, you find gossip of some variety. Are you thinking of getting involved? Well, while these rumors have nothing to do with us, they do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the Nameless. Solving a matter like this won't be difficult. Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one. No, I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about. First of all, it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip. It's just that my friend is pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department. I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip.
I'm gonna teleport here. Go to this point of interest, should I say.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Guide the paradox, huh? Actually, let me take care of this one first. Okay.
It's getting late. Where to now?
People who buy that,
I can't see anyone slacking off. Maybe Gossip Monger isn't around? The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the Special Purpose Lab.
The Special Purpose Lab? Then wouldn't Pamela... I mean, Gossip Monger.
Most likely. No wonder.
people who buy that think Smartwater raises their...
Walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. I'm afraid this is a live situation. Wait. Brother Arlen told me about you. If you insist on...
Both of them are 34. What's the...
Walkways around the Special Purpose... I'm afraid this is... Wait.
Okay, Allie Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Not much, just in the middle of, as you can tell, playing Star Rail. Before this, I was doing a Minecraft stream, being over a mod pack that I'm doing a video series over. If you haven't... Oh, I love this game. I'm addicted to it. I haven't played it in a while because I was trying to, like, play other games just to get used to them. But I do love this game. Alright, I really am not entirely sure, to be honest, on how long I've been playing it. Oh. I could probably check if I could find it. Let's see, I'm literally am trying to find it, but I don't seem to. I'm going, from how long I've been recording these for, I would have to say at least 20 hours. Roughly 20 hours to be more exact, but. Well, right now I have no favorites other than the main character, because of how he can choose. You can choose between 2 attacks for his ultimate, or her, depending on which gender you choose. But still,
Walkways around the spectrum. I'm afraid this is a lie. Wait.
like, I don't even need Donhung.
Walkways around the special purpose lab. I'm afraid this. Wait.
I'm gonna go for it. Oh, Hook? She may be small, but she's powerful.
You're Brother Arlen's friend. The security department received information about sightings of Legion remnants in the vicinity. However, we just confirmed the security department sectioned off
all
the
I
area.
can tell you is
Arlen asked you to investigate.
All I can actually tell you is that I
I've
live
made some new discoveries.
in the southeast Kentucky area.
Seems like the rumors
That's all
about
I
the
can tell
station
you.
are true. There are Stellaron traces here.
Good luck figuring that out. All I know, the elevator is out of commission, so the people stuck on the floor.
Maybe you can help us restart.
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone.
As soon as we can restart the power supply, we can get this elevator.
Okay. Sure. God. Yeah, you can ask me something.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this.
Right now, I am good at the time being, but thank you for the offer.
What about this?
What do you call it small?
Turn up the volume.
My turn.
Let's go.
Oh god, lag. I just experienced a bit of lag there for just a moment.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up my tempo.
Watch this. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
This is our chance.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
Let's rock.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Turn up the volume.
You have the worst luck running into me.
time for the main event.
Keep up my tempo!
Watch this!
This is our chance.
How about this?
Time to make some mischief! What do you call it, small?
Well, that's one way of dealing with enemies.
You couldn't have done it without me.
This area. Nope. Goodbye.
Turn up the volume. I told ya I could fight. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
That's 1, 2, and 3.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well, did you find the backup power? Thank goodness you're here. All right, you can use it now.
Help! Somebody help! Wait.
We lost sight of Pamela. Please save her. We'll...
Please!
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Let's go.
What about this?
Form a line, villains! Follow hook if you want to win! Hit start comes the great time to ride! This way! This way! Yahoo!
That's one way of taking out enemies before without getting dealt damage.
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the start. That's right. Of course. Not only did I know you were coming, but... You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritor Group is, don't you? If I didn't even know that, could I really... I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, don't worry, the price is a fair one. I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention... And now, here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the How fortunate. As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty and brains. The epitome of a graceful and gentle... Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko? So make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance. I am superbly beautiful, dazzling. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair.
Alright, well. That's a, well. I really don't know what to say about that, to be honest.
Did you find Gossip Monger? I knew. There are many types of friend. She's the type you can only stay friends with if you never meet her. It's okay. It's just a picture. I don't... Let me see. Hey, you're pretty good.
Huh?
Hi,
What are you
Sora.
taking pictures of?
Popping in
Sounds
as
so
usual,
nervous all of a
saying
sudden.
hi in my streams.
Suspicious.
I didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you?
I am. The Legion has only just retreated. The station is an absolute shamble. Now any progress in rebuilding things has been ruined by the reappearance of the Fragmentum.
Oh. An active Stellaron is rarely a cause for celebration. What did Herta say about the Fragmentums?
You know what she's like. It's like nothing's happened. If there's time later, I want to talk to you both in more detail about this. You're the Fragmentum experts, after all.
Anytime.
I need to go.
Oh my
Someone's
gosh,
taken my
Sora.
family encryption key.
What am I gonna do
You know,
with you?
the one I used.
That might be the whistleblower's so-called evidence. Looks like you don't have much time to lose.
She's a weird one of course. No, it said, AU or Starvale, where I'm not part of any Among Us lobbies, I'm doing this instead. So, if I stand here in the center of the circle, I can probably...
Doesn't fit Gossip Monger's descriptions. She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a slanted fringe. Doesn't fit Gossip Monger's descriptions. She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a slanted fringe.
And you are? And you are? Oh, well done. So, you're here about the lead researcher's corruption. I don't get it. You people live your life. Wouldn't it be better to apply that drive to your research? Madame Herta would be delighted to see everyone working so hard.
Seriously, Sora?
What in... Have you been reading too many novels? You think there's some hidden air on this space station with keys? You want the scoop? Fine. Backed it all up anyway. Here, take it. And let it be known that this is the receipt. See the title on this purchase order? That's what I call substantive evidence. Of course it is. If I picked it up a few days ago when I was collecting a package. I saw a few receipts requiring the lead researcher's security department's head honcho, Arlen. He left pretty quickly when he saw him. We all know he's on her side, so I had a peek. Jeez, do I really have to? The space station has its own financial procedures. As long as the purchase is for the space station, no matter how big or small, it has to go through the organizational... The payer here is her private account. She's totally embezzling station funds for her... I'm so disappointed, so hurt. She looks like a sweet enough girl, but not only did she fail to repay Madame Herta for promoting her, she even stooped to this. I was so angry, I was shaking. That amount of money? Herself? Who do you think she is? Fleming's daughter? Anyway, now you know everything, so leave me alone. I still need to write a report about this for Madame Herta.
Seems like it's all just a scare. But it's easy to make rumors and hard to dispel them. I better let Asta know. It's getting late. Where to now?
You can't waste money like this. This isn't wasting money. The IPC's budget is so stringent and, the process takes so long. By the time my application would have gone through, too much time would have been wasted. Do you know how much hardware was destroyed when the Legion attacked? And how many cables are currently out of order on the station? How is it my fault when I'm spending my own money to solve everyone else's problems? Give my encryption key back.
I won't.
You. Who gave you the right to tell me what to do with my money?
You did.
How long the stream is going? Well, when it gets close to 3 o'clock, I was going to end it because I've been streaming since 7:30, and I want to get something to eat.
How is it
and
not
take a break.
wasting money? We lost that finding device you bought during the Legion's invasion. All you had to do was check the inventory, and we could have replaced it. Why did you make a new order? And that Starknot fleet from the last time?
I did make an order, but it didn't go through. I was just trying to improve security measures to make sure attacks like this don't happen again. If the money wasn't spent, then it doesn't count. Anyway... Are you... Please, tell me why you're here. So, you think Richard was the one who
but it's not as
stole
close to my microphone as it was before.
So he was the one who started the rumors. Huh. That fits.
It feels like she's not surprised.
I'll deal with that immediately. Please don't worry, Miss Asta.
Go. Wait! Leave the encryption key here.
That's a separate issue. We'll talk about the encryption key later.
How can you...
No, my headset is connected to a microphone that's connected to my computer. If I was using the headset on the microphone on my headset, I would be much louder than I am right now. But I don't want to be too loud where you all can't hear over other people. Where I have the distance between me and my microphone is the perfect distance. Yes. What else would I be using?
Nice.
Wow. 4 more left in this category and I'm done with it. Well, aside from all that, right now I'm just trying to get my Trouble Ace level high enough to continue on with the main story. Alright, bye, Sora.
Nice.
Alright, exposure, special mechanism exposure. The scanning function loaded on the camera can see for enemies. After being seen, aim through enemies will take 50% more damage. Okay, so I need fire, ice, oh. So basically the same setup I had before. Before I do that, getting her leveled up now. Oh my gosh, really? Doing it?
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Let's go.
This!
You have the work. What do you call it, small?
That took me 2 turns.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Keep up! My tempo!
I told
Ready
ya
to
I
lose
could
yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Hunger is all!
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
Now that took 1 turn.
Freeze!
I didn't mean to. I was meaning to hit R, not.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume.
My turn.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
Follow hook if you wanna win! Hit start hook the great hazard ride! This way! This way! Woohoo!
Well, I've been keeping it all at under one turn.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Keep up. My tempo.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
You've still got time to surrender.
This song's just for you.
Turn up the volume.
That took a turn away. That's fine. Got one more. Wait, this is the room that the. Huh. Wait. What the?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
What's this? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's rock.
How about this?
With one turn remaining.
You couldn't have done it without me.
my gosh, that was hidden real well. Challenge complete.
Nice.
Alright, well, I think this should be a good closing point. But before I do end it, let me go here just to prepare myself for the next side quest. It's gonna I don't know how long.
Where'd you now?
How much longer is... Oh, I still got... I'm about halfway till 23, and then I got... so, yeah, it's gonna take me a while till I get to 24, but... Well, I am gonna wrap up the recording part of this here now, and then I'm gonna end stream by rating. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this recording of Star Rail. If you have, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content in the future. As well as if you are not following me on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, follow me at twitch.tv/new91995 so you don't miss anything that when I go live. And without further ado, I will catch you guys later.